Leanne Battersby, Jane Danson, is set to face one of the most emotionally devastating weeks of her life in Coronation Street, as her estranged father, Les Battersby's death brings unexpected heartbreak and a crushing betrayal from those closest to her. The week begins with Leanne receiving devastating news about her father, Les Battersby, a character who was a fixture on the cobbles for a decade before departing in 2007. Despite their tumultuous relationship, which was marred by Les' alcoholism and abusive behavior during Leanne's childhood, the revelation of his passing comes as a shock. Les eventually provided a semblance of stability after marrying Janice, Vicky Entwistle, creating a blended family with her and her daughter Toya, Georgia Taylor. Although their relationship never fully healed, Leanne maintained sporadic contact with her father over the years. The news of Les' death comes at a time when Leanne is already reeling from multiple blows in her personal life. She recently grappled with the departure of her adoptive son Simon Barlow, Alex Bain, endured emotional manipulation by sinister cult leader Rowan Cunliffe, Emprise Cooper, and faced the heartbreaking loss of her young son Oliver. Adding to her anguish, Leanne's fiancé Nick Tilsley, Ben Price, betrayed her by sleeping with her sister Toya. Unbeknownst to Leanne, Nick and Toya are back together and planning to announce their relationship soon. The pair are even discussing a swift move abroad to Tenerife, believing some distance will help Leanne process the situation. Toya, however, is hesitant about the timing, suggesting they wait until after the upcoming trial against Rowan and the memorial for Leanne's late son Oliver. Her guilt deepens when Leanne presents her with a rose tree to plant in memory of her own late daughter, Rose, a gesture that underscores Leanne's desire to hold onto family bonds amid her grief. Nick plans to gently break the news to Leanne over tea at his plush Victoria Court flat, a space filled with memories of their past life together. However, their dinner plans are interrupted by the arrival of a police officer with tragic news. Les Battersby has died suddenly at work. Leanne is stunned. Though her relationship with her father was strained, the finality of his death hits hard, reopening old wounds and highlighting unresolved emotions. She rushes to inform Toya, but Nick, knowing Toya already knows the truth, quickly calls her to pre-warn her about Leanne's arrival. When the sisters come together, their shared grief initially bonds them, but as they hug, it becomes apparent that Toya already knew about Les' death. Confronted by Leanne, Toya confesses that she had learned about his passing earlier, but hesitated to tell her. Nick jumps in with an excuse, claiming he accidentally let the news slip during a conversation about the work rota at the Viaduct Bistro. Leanne is left confused and uneasy. Something about their behavior doesn't sit right, and her suspicions grow. Later, while Nick is distracted, Leanne decides to do some digging. Her instincts tell her there's more to the story, and her search leads her to Nick's laptop. What she finds shatters her: a hotel booking for 2 in Tenerife, confirming Nick and Toya's secret plans to leave Weatherfield together. The betrayal cuts deep. Not only has she lost her father, but now she faces the painful realization that her sister and ex-fiancé have been conspiring behind her back. The weight of their deception feels like a fresh wound on top of her already overwhelming grief. Leanne's discovery leaves her at a crossroads. Will she confront Nick and Toya directly about their betrayal, or will she bide her time and plan her response? The revelation threatens to tear apart the fragile bond she's tried to rebuild with Toya, leaving their relationship hanging by a thread. Nick's attempt to protect Toya from Leanne's wrath could backfire spectacularly, putting his own relationship with Leanne's son Sam, Jude Riordan, at risk. For Leanne, the week ahead promises to be a minefield of raw emotions as she navigates loss, betrayal, and the painful truth about those she trusted most. The death of Les Battersby also raises questions about his life after leaving Weatherfield. Will his passing bring the Battersby family closer together, or will old wounds and buried secrets resurface? For Leanne, the coming weeks will be pivotal. As she processes her father's death and her sister's betrayal, she'll need to find strength in her resilience, drawing on the support of her remaining loved ones. This heartbreaking twist underscores Coronation Street's ability to tackle complex emotional narratives with sensitivity and depth, keeping viewers invested in the lives of its beloved characters. Leanne's journey is far from over, and the fallout promises to leave a lasting impact on the cobbles.